Hi, it's me again. I want to talk about the bride of Christ. Now, there have been teachings that the church is the bride of Christ. But the church, the scriptures say, is supposed to be Jew and Gentile coming together, because the Gentiles supposed to be grafted in and to make a new man. Now, a new man is not the bride. And I believe the bride is the spirit endowed children of Israel, the true children of Israel. I believe that's who the bride is. Because, even Christ was even saying that all Israel was not Israel, but those that do the will of my Father. So I believe that's who the bride is. Now, the church that has to do with the Jew and Gentile, that's the new man. Yes, the church is the new man, with Jews and Gentiles. So, that's the distinction with the bride, So the bride is not that Jew and Gentile church. When you read Revelation, it talks about the seven churches. So the church is not just one body of people. It's all kind of bodies of people. You got the evangelicals, you got the black church, you got the Asian church, you got it's all kind of churches, but the bride is a different thing. And the Lord, He gave me a dream, and I was going down the aisle like I was dressed in uh, a wedding gown made of lace, but it was blood red. And I was walking down the aisle, and when I got up to the altar, there was no man, there was no human man, and a voice cried out and said, "Covered by the blood." And when I woke up, I realized he was telling me that I was in the bride. I was part of the bride. And it brought me back to the five wise virgins and the five foolish. And the 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 uh the wise virgins had their oil, and the foolish didn't have their oil. And I really believe the oil is the Holy Spirit. They were endowed. The wise virgins were endowed with the Holy Spirit, and so when the bridegroom came, they were able to go with the bridegroom. And the others, they told them, "You have to go and find your own oil. We just got enough ourselves." And that dream brought me back to that. And I said, maybe it's the part of Israel that didn't get endowed with the Holy Spirit, because He said it's promised to you, and He even said it's promised to those that are called. He said the Holy Spirit was promised even to those that are called. And the chosen people were definitely, supposed to receive the Holy Spirit, but some of them rejected Christ, and then they put us into the curses. That's why we had to go into the curse thing, 400 years. But I just thank the Lord that He let me know that I was gonna be part of that group. That song about when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. So I thank Him for letting me know that I am in that number.